That's such hugely important advice that there is not one fixed pathway into this environment, and that if this is what you want to do and are passionate about making a difference to the planet, it's not the end of the world if you're not accepted into the pure specialist environmental science degree, for example. I love what you've cited there as the examples of other ways into it. Of course, the other thing to say, Bryce, is that university alone is not the only path to a career in this space, not by a long shot. Can we talk a little bit about some of the alternative study paths that might lead you into an environmental field outside of the university environment?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one that comes very obviously to mind is I think the world of tech can really kind of, the way that you can utilize tech in the environmental sustainability landscape is actually pretty novel. I think it's something we've probably got to get our heads around a little bit.
There's so many parents in particular who are fixated on the idea of my child must go to university, they must have a degree to fall back on. And we're too quick to sell short the other pathways of tertiary study that don't have necessarily a university behind them. I'm thinking the TVET colleges, the technical colleges, many of which are offering diplomas in environmental management, agriculture, conservation, ecology. There are pathways through there into being placed in internships, which give you hands-on practical experience. Very good way to rapidly assess whether this is in fact the field for you.
But I just love what you said there, though, on the ability sometimes for students to test the waters as whether it's something that they actually want to go into or not. We live in Africa, there's some like amazing options in the world of wild game and conservation ecology, which integrate both practical learning as well as a little bit of theoretical content. So I think to find that balance, it's always, very important conversation to make sure that it fits the child with whatever that looks like. And I think, you're going to get increasing opportunities for a student, for example, if they think that in a conservation, let's say, for example, conservation ecology, they think it might be for them. There's some great opportunities to use a constructive year of your life in a program like the Academy of Environmental Leadership to test the waters as to whether that's something you want to pursue long term or not.
Yeah.
And only help the decision-making process, right?